Every time we've used Niagara Vintage Wine Tours, the experience has exceeded our expectations. Right from the very beginning to the very end, the staff are courteous, helpful, incredibly knowledgeable and insightful, and always share fun stories about the area. We have tried other providers before and never found them to be as informative and interesting and helpful as Niagara Vintage Wine Tours. What impresses us most about Niagara Vintage Wine Tours is the fact that their staff are so incredibly knowledgeable about the community, the vineyards, and the region, and are able to give us such insight into the wines and the vineyards, the winemakers, the history, and really the secrets of the vineyard. We also find we're also comfortable and confident in knowing that their vehicles are clean, new, well-maintained, and safe. We love Niagara Vintage Wine Tours because they give us a fabulous experience every time. We've enjoyed using them, always exceeding our expectations, and we would certainly use Niagara Vintage Wine Tours for our future tour of the Niagara wine country.
Hi Gabriella, it's Jeff and Stacy here from Ottawa. We just thought we'd send you a quick thank you note for how much we've enjoyed our tours with the Niagara Vintage Wine Tours. We've gone, I think we've done 4 or 5 tours now, and we're sincerely impressed and want to continue going back, making it at least an annual event. And we thought we'd share some of our experiences with you. Certainly the ease of booking online makes the experience that much more enjoyable. We receive very quick responses to our bookings. The tour guides are just incredible. I think we've gone, like I say, 4 or 5 tours now, and each time we go back is slightly different. We're not always hitting the same vineyards, so it's exposing us to different wines, and we certainly appreciate that, having been return visitors. Also, the vehicles are very clean and modern, certainly nice, air conditioned, very comfortable,
and lots of room to purchase wine.
lots of room to purchase wine. Certainly, we always try to stock up and bring back some of the finest wines in the world. Quite honestly, thank you very much, Niagara Vintage Wine Tours. Will continue to be repeat guests for years to come.
Niagara Vintage Wine Tours has been my go-to for any wine tours that I have been involved in over the last several years. I think I'm on my 8th or my 9th wine tour myself, and I have booked numerous wine tours and purchased gift certificates for friends and family only because I love it so much. I love the variety of wine tours that they offer, and Gabriella and her team have always gone above and beyond to book the best tour for me that I can possibly imagine. We've had guests that have come from Germany, and we're touring for the first time. They've been touring our area, and Gabrielle and the team went out of their way to book a series of wineries that had a German background to them. So for us to bring our friends to those wineries, that was just like icing on the cake. Our tour guides have always been professional, they've been knowledgeable, they've been funny, and they've made us feel very, very comfortable. For me, there's no other wine tour company that I would ever deal with. They are professional, they are respectful, they are enthusiastic, and they go out of their way to make sure that everything that you need has been taken care of. We went on the last tour was the full day with the lunch, and the place that they brought us for our lunch was absolutely phenomenal. So I honestly cannot wait to book my next tour. We are already talking. I've got one. I bought my sister a gift certificate for a tour, half-day tour, and I can hardly wait to book our next. We're going to have so much fun. So if you ever have an opportunity to book with Niagara Vintage Wine Tours, I would never, ever hesitate to book. You will have a fantastic experience, and as a returning customer, I cannot say enough. So book with Niagara Vintage Wine Tours. You will not be disappointed, and have a great time.
This is our 4th time that my girlfriends and I have booked with Niagara Vintage Wine Tours. It's an annual tradition for us to visit the area, and we always look forward to our girls' weekend in Niagara. The tours have always been fun and entertaining, and the guide adds a unique and knowledgeable aspect to the tour. We've actually toured with the same guide each year, so it's like visiting an old friend. We've had the opportunity to see some more of the boutique wineries in the area, which we've never heard of before. The vehicles are well maintained and air conditioned. We love that they have gotten to know who we are, and they have always gone out of their way to accommodate us, even trying to schedule different wineries to visit so it's not the same tour each time. We would highly recommend Niagara Vintage Wine Tours and look forward to creating new memories with them in the years to come. Thank you so much, Niagara Vintage Wine Tours. We'll see you again soon.